Chosen one, listen closely, because what I'm about to reveal is urgent, life-changing, and not to be ignored. If you're watching this right now, it's no accident. God has brought you here for a divine reason. He's saying loud and clear, you already have it at home. What you've been searching for, praying for, and longing to receive. It's not out there somewhere waiting, it's right where you are. God wants this person, this blessing, this breakthrough to be at your home. But here's the warning: if you don't recognize this moment, if you don't open your heart and your doors, you risk letting this divine opportunity pass you by. The time to act is now. The universe is shifting, and God is sending powerful energies and signs your way. If you're ready to receive them, chosen one, this is more than a message, it's a calling to step fully into your destiny. If you hesitate, if you doubt, you might miss the miraculous alignment coming your way. But if you answer this call with faith and urgency, you will witness your prayers manifest faster than you ever imagined. Before we dive deeper, stop everything and do 3 critical things. Smash that like button, subscribe, so we can hit 95,000 subscribers, and drop the number 99 in the comments. This isn't just a number, it's a spiritual beacon, sending your signal loud and clear to the universe to amplify this moment. If you're truly a chosen one, you will watch this message until the very end, because deep inside, your spirit knows that what God has declared for your life is happening now at your home, through the person He's ready to send. Are you ready to welcome this blessing? Let's go. Your breakthrough is waiting. You've been searching for answers, looking far and wide, hoping for a breakthrough that seems just out of reach. But today, God wants you to shift your gaze, not outward, but inward. The very thing you've been waiting for isn't coming from a distant land or an unknown place. It's closer than you think. The blessing isn't lost. It's been forming, growing, and preparing right in your environment, right under your roof, right within your reach. Oftentimes we overlook what's familiar, thinking the divine must arrive with fireworks and fanfare. But God works in subtle miracles. He hides treasures in plain sight. And now He's revealing to you that your help, your healing, your elevation, it's all coming home. What you thought was delay was actually preparation. Your house, your life, your space, it's been divinely positioned as the landing place for this breakthrough. This is not the season to miss what's already present. God is saying, you don't need to go searching anymore. What I'm sending is coming to you. The one He's chosen to bless you with is not only approaching, they're about to reside where you dwell. And when they do, the atmosphere will shift, peace will increase, love will deepen, purpose will awaken. You're not just receiving a visitor, you're receiving a vessel. You won't see this one coming. This isn't someone you predicted, imagined, or placed on your vision board. They won't arrive with the expected packaging, but they'll carry the unmistakable presence of God. This visitor, this divine companion, has been handpicked for your life, your home, and your future. They are coming not by coincidence, but by divine appointment. God doesn't send people randomly to some, He sends assignments. And this person is more than a friend, more than a lover, more than a connection. They're a key, a divine key, sent to unlock doors in your life that you didn't even know were shut, where you once felt stuck, stagnant, or overlooked. This person will bring movement, insight, and clarity. They're not just coming to visit, they're coming to build. So don't be surprised when the unexpected knocks. Don't let fear make you close the door on what you've prayed for. You may not recognize them at first, but your spirit will. God is orchestrating something greater than your expectations. Get ready. The extraordinary is about to feel very personal. This person God is sending is walking in strength, success, and spiritual depth, not to intimidate you but to bless you. They've been through their own fire, their own process, and they've come out refined, ready, and full of purpose. You may wonder why someone so elevated would be sent your way. But here's the truth. God only sends the best for His beloved. They carry wisdom, but they won't use it to preach, they'll use it to guide. They have resources, but they won't flaunt them, they'll use them to help build what you've been dreaming of. They are spiritually rooted, but not prideful. They are humbled by their assignment. Their strength isn't just physical or financial, it's emotional, mental and spiritual, and it's exactly what you need in this next season. Don't shrink in there. This isn't just a change of pace, it's a change of season, and it's happening where you live. Don't miss this move of God by being too full of the past. Let it go. Let God rewrite the story. The page is turning, and the pen is in his hands. What he's about to write in your home will be beautiful, lasting and sacred. Make room. The blessing is coming. You've been patient. You've endured delay. You've even convinced yourself that maybe it wasn't meant to be. But hear this clearly. God's timing is now. What was once held back is now being released. What was once denied is now being delivered. You are entering into a season of suddenly. No more postponements. No more spiritual traffic jams. The divine alignment is here. Things that felt slow will begin to accelerate. Relationships, opportunities, healing. It will all start to move quickly. Dawn. God's promise to you isn't vague or distant. He is sending tangible strength, embodied in a person who will stand firm beside you. This isn't abstract power or mere encouragement from afar. It's a living, breathing human who carries the strength of God's Spirit in their character, their words and their actions. They will come into your life, not as a fleeting support, but as a fortress you can lean on when life feels too heavy. This strength is not about domination or control, but about steadfastness and protection. When storms arise, this person will be your anchor, someone who doesn't falter when challenges come. Their strength will inspire your own. You will find yourself growing stronger simply by being in their presence, because God often uses people to build us up in ways no sermon or book can. Spiritually, emotionally and mentally, this person is equipped to lift burdens alongside you. You won't have to face battles alone anymore. God is sending strength in human form because he knows that even the strongest warriors need allies. This gift is about partnership, unity, and shared courage, and it's arriving just when you need it most. The strength they bring will not only support you but ignite a fire in your soul. You'll discover courage you didn't know you had, boldness to pursue your dreams, and peace amid chaos. God's provision isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving, and this human strength is part of his divine plan to see you rise. Your home, once just a place to rest, is now becoming a sacred space charged with divine purpose. God is transforming your living environment into a sanctuary, a place where dreams are nurtured, prayers are answered, and destinies unfold. It's more than walls and furniture, it's an atmosphere saturated with God's presence and peace. This transformation doesn't happen by accident. It requires intentionality, clearing out old pain, making room for joy, and inviting God's hand into every corner. As this new person enters your life and home, they will help cultivate that sacred space with you. Together you'll create a haven where love flourishes and God's purposes are clearly seen. In this sanctuary, every decision will be guided by vision, faith, and partnership. Your home will no longer be just a place of retreat, but a launching pad for your calling. Friends, family, and even strangers will feel the peace and power radiating from your space. It will be a place where healing happens, where strategies are born, and where legacy begins. The sanctity of your home will ripple outwards, impacting every area of your life. This divine shift means your everyday spaces become holy ground, a place where God's plans are activated and sustained. Prepare to see your home as the epicenter of your destiny. You have walked through seasons marked by loneliness, emptiness, and uncertainty, moments where the silence felt deafening and the future looked hazy. But those seasons were not without purpose. They were the soil in which God began planting seeds for your establishment. The void you once felt is about to be filled with presence, purpose, and prosperity. Establishment means more than stability. It means being rooted in something that cannot be shaken. The arrival of this divine person marks the end of instability and the beginning of firm foundation. Together you will build a life characterized by security, vision, and growth. A life that reflects the promises God has spoken over you. No longer will you feel like you're merely surviving or existing. This is about thriving, expanding, and flourishing in every area. The emptiness that once seemed like a curse is now a canvas ready for God's masterpiece. Your story is shifting from loss to legacy, from gaps to greatness. Remember, establishment is about claiming what is rightfully yours. It's about God affirming your worth and purpose through the people and circumstances He brings. This is your season to step boldly into your place of honor and influence. Too often we seek approval from people, from family, friends, or society, hoping for validation that feels like acceptance or love. But God is now shifting your focus toward divine alignment. It doesn't matter if everyone understands your journey, supports your choices, or agrees with your vision. What matters is that you're in sync with God's plan. Divine alignment means walking in the purpose God designed for you, even if it looks different from what others expect. The person entering your life has been chosen to complement that divine plan, not human opinion. They won't sway you away from God's path, but will help you stay true to it. Approval from people is temporary and often conditional, but alignment with God brings lasting peace and clarity. When you prioritize divine connection over human applause, you create space for real breakthroughs. This relationship will encourage you to be authentic, bold, and true to your calling. You are being set free from the chains of needing to please everyone. The partnership God is sending will remind you that your greatest value comes from who God says you are, not what others think. Together you will walk in a purpose-driven life, anchored in heavenly approval. There are talents, gifts, and parts of your heart you may have hidden away, either out of fear, pain, or disbelief. But this relationship is designed to reveal those hidden treasures. The person God is sending will not only see you, but will help you see yourself through God's eyes, full of potential and promise. This is the kind of connection that challenges you to grow, stretches you beyond your comfort zone, and encourages you to pursue dreams you once thought impossible. They will celebrate your strengths and gently support your weaknesses, always believing in the best version of you before you even see it. Often it takes the right person to unlock doors in our hearts. They hold the key to our confidence and inspire us to take steps we never dared to take alone. This relationship will be a catalyst, a sacred partnership where your potential is not only recognized but cultivated with care and intention. Prepare for breakthroughs in creativity, leadership, faith, and love. God is about to reveal a new level of who you are through the power of this divine connection. Loneliness is painful. It feels like being forgotten or overlooked. But God is saying today that your loneliness was never a punishment or a mistake. It was a refining process, a spiritual training ground where you were being prepared for something far greater than you could have imagined. During those solitary moments, God was shaping your character, teaching you resilience, and developing your faith. The solitude was necessary for your soul to mature and for your heart to be ready for the deep connection that is coming. It's not about being left alone, but being made strong alone. Now, as you step into partnership, you carry the wisdom, strength, and empathy that only loneliness can bring. You won't rush into connection out of fear or need. You'll enter into relationship from a place of fullness and faith. The one coming will value that maturity and cherish the person you've become. Your loneliness was never a punishment. It was a sacred preparation for divine companionship, and that companionship is about to arrive. In a world that often offers half-hearted commitment or shallow connections, God is sending someone who will cover you deeply, emotionally, spiritually, and practically. This person will be your protector, in a way that brings peace to your heart and security to your soul. They will stand in the gap for you, pray for you, and guard your heart fiercely. Their love will be a shield against the hurt, doubt, and attacks of life. You'll find rest in their presence, because they come with a commitment to stand with you no matter the storm. Covering someone deeply means more than just showing up. It means understanding your struggles without judgment, supporting your dreams with action, and loving you wholly, not just when it's easy, but especially when it's hard. This person will be a safe place for your vulnerabilities and a champion for your victories. God's promise is that you will no longer be exposed or alone. His answer to your need is a person who covers you fully and faithfully. You've been surviving, barely holding on, managing hardships, and facing life's battles one day at a time. But God is moving you out of survival mode and into something supernatural. This partnership is not about just getting by, it's about thriving in a way that defies logic and expectation. Supernatural partnership means walking together in divine favor, shared vision, and mutual empowerment. It's a union where miracles happen in everyday moments, healing, breakthrough, and provision that seem impossible by human standards, but natural by God's power. You will no longer be alone in the fight. This person is a spiritual ally, bringing wisdom, strength, and grace that elevate you both. Together you will move beyond mere survival to a place of overflowing life, abundant joy, and unstoppable purpose. God is inviting you to leave the struggle behind and embrace a partnership where His supernatural hand is evident. Get ready to experience life at a higher level. Many have looked at you and seen only your challenges, the pain, the mistakes, the scars, but the person God is sending is chosen to see beyond all of that. They see your soul, your worth, and your divine identity. They understand you are more than your struggles. This is a rare and precious gift to be truly seen for who you are deep inside. This person will celebrate your heart, honor your dreams, and love you unconditionally. They won't try to fix or change you, but will walk with you as you continue to grow and heal. Being seen at this level brings freedom. It lifts shame, breaks isolation, and creates a space for authentic love. You will no longer have to hide or pretend. In this connection you are valued wholly, cherished deeply, and loved genuinely. God has sent someone who sees your soul and loves it fiercely. Many relationships drain us, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. But this divine connection is designed to develop you. It will challenge you to become your best self while filling you with encouragement, strength, and peace. Instead of exhaustion, you will experience restoration. Growth requires healthy discomfort, but it never leaves you depleted. This partnership is balanced, both of you giving and receiving in a way that fosters mutual respect and support. It's a sacred exchange of love, wisdom, and purpose that lifts both spirits higher. God's design is for relationships that build us up, not break us down. The person He is sending will bring out your best, inspire your faith, and renew your hope. You'll find energy in their presence and motivation in their commitment. This is a connection built for longevity, grounded in God's love, and filled with promise. Sometimes when we face delays, or when blessings seem to be stuck, just out of reach, it feels like God is silent or withholding. But in truth, those delays were His way of protecting you. They were a shield, guarding you from what wasn't meant for your journey, people, situations, or timing that could have brought harm or distraction. Think of a mother who holds her child back from touching something hot. It's not punishment, but protection. In the same way, God's delays have been moments where He kept you safe from missteps or heartbreaks that would have set you back far longer. He was carefully orchestrating everything so that when the right moment came, you'd be ready. This divine timing isn't random, it's intentional and precise. Though waiting can be painful, it has prepared you spiritually, emotionally, and mentally for the fullness of the blessings coming. You're not late, you're exactly where you need to be, protected, preserved, and prepared. So when the doors finally open, know that God's timing was an act of love and wisdom. The delay was never a denial, but a divine strategy for your ultimate victory. Have you been longing for peace in your home? A calm that settles deep into your soul and radiates through every room. God is restoring that peace, and it's coming with the person He's sending. This is a peace unlike any other. It's not just the absence of conflict, but the presence of God's tranquility that calms storms within and without. Your home will no longer feel like a battlefield of stress, worry, or fear. Instead, it will be a refuge, a sanctuary, where hearts are mended, minds are still, and joy is renewed. This peace will ripple through your relationships, your decisions, and even your dreams, giving you clarity and rest. Peace in the home sets the foundation for every success. It's the soil where creativity grows, love flourishes, and faith takes root deeper. When peace fills your home, it influences every area of your life, bringing balance and stability that were once missing. Get ready to breathe easier. God is bringing a peace that makes your house a true home again, one filled with hope, laughter, and love. Being chosen by God is an honor, but being crowned is a celebration. It means you are not only selected, but elevated, placed on a throne of purpose, dignity, and authority. This divine appointment is more than a role. It's a royal calling to live boldly in the destiny God has prepared for you. The person God is sending recognizes your crown and treats you like royalty, not with pride or arrogance, but with respect and reverence. They understand the sacredness of your journey and the victory that awaits. Together you will walk in the power of God's anointing. You're moving into a season where your gifts, your heart, and your story will be celebrated and exalted. You won't be overlooked or underestimated anymore. This crowning is a public declaration that you are blessed, chosen, and empowered. Step into your crown with confidence. God's hand is on you, and this divine partnership is part of the royal plan He has designed for your life. Do you feel like the past holds too many lost opportunities? Years spent waiting, struggling, or wondering if your breakthrough would ever come? God is here to restore those years, pouring into your life blessings that make up for every moment you thought was wasted. Restoration is more than recovery. It's God's way of rewriting your story, turning pain into purpose and loss into legacy. The time you spent in hardship has not been forgotten. Instead, it has been building the foundation for a future filled with abundance and joy. This restoration will be visible in your relationships, your finances, and your spirit. Doors will open, hearts will heal, and dreams will ignite. You will look back and realize that those wasted years were actually preparation for something far greater than you imagined. God's restoration promises that nothing is too broken or too late for His healing. Your best days are ahead, and this divine partnership will be a key part of that incredible renewal. What God is bringing into your life is not a fleeting favor or a momentary gift. It's a covenant shift, a deep spiritual realignment that changes your life trajectory forever. This isn't about temporary happiness. It's about long-lasting transformation rooted in God's eternal promises. A covenant shift means that the rules have changed. What once held you back no longer has power over you. This new relationship is a divine agreement sealed by heaven to walk with you through every season, through joy and challenge, victory and growth. This shift will impact every area of your life, your heart, your home, your destiny. It's not something you'll outgrow or move past quickly. It's a sacred partnership built to endure, uplift, and propel you forward into God's highest calling. Prepare yourself for this profound change. This covenant is not a temporary blessing, it's the foundation of your new future. Your life is on a sacred journey, unfolding from a place of loneliness and uncertainty into one of divine companionship and purpose. Every step you have taken, even the painful ones, have been part of God's careful preparation. The seasons of waiting and solitude were not random, but intentional moments designed to build your strength and faith. Transformation is happening not only in your heart, but also in your environment. God is actively working to create a sanctuary around you, a space filled with peace, love, and divine presence. This sanctuary becomes a reflection of your inner growth and readiness for the blessings ahead. You are moving beyond mere survival. The trials you've faced have equipped you with resilience and wisdom, preparing you to thrive in ways you never imagined. The emptiness you once felt is now fertile ground for God's purposes to flourish. This transformation is both personal and spiritual. It is a divine process that aligns your life with the promises God has spoken over you, setting the stage for your destiny to unfold fully. Establishment means more than stability. It means being firmly rooted in God's unshakable promises. The arrival of a divine partner in your life signals a new foundation, one built on trust, vision, and spiritual growth. Together you will create a life that is secure and full of potential. This foundation moves you beyond the uncertainty and instability that may have marked your past. You are stepping into a place of security, where your dreams are nurtured and your calling is supported. This is the beginning of a lasting legacy, not just for you but for those who come after. With this divine establishment comes the opportunity to thrive in all areas of life. You are no longer just existing but expanding, growing in faith, purpose, and influence. This is a new chapter where your story changes from one of loss to one of greatness. The foundation you build will be marked by vision and intentionality. Every decision you make will be rooted in partnership and faith, ensuring your home and life become a launching pad for your divine destiny. One of the greatest shifts in your journey is moving away from seeking human approval toward divine alignment. It no longer matters if everyone understands or supports your path. What matters is that you are in sync with God's plan for you. Divine alignment means walking boldly in your purpose, even when it looks different from what others expect. The partner God has sent will support this vision, complementing your calling rather than distracting from it. Their presence will encourage authenticity and courage. Human approval can be fleeting and conditional, but God's approval is eternal and unchanging. By focusing on divine alignment, you open yourself to peace, clarity, and breakthroughs that go beyond what people can offer. This alignment frees you from the pressure of pleasing others. It invites you into a relationship built on truth and heavenly purpose, where you are valued for who God created you to be. There are gifts and talents within you, hidden away because of fear or past pain. This divine partnership is designed to uncover those treasures and bring them into the light. Your partner will help you see yourself as God sees you, full of promise and potential. This connection will stretch and challenge you in ways that lead to growth. It will push you beyond comfort zones and encourage you to pursue dreams you once thought full of purpose. You may wonder why someone so elevated would be sent your way, but here's the truth. God only sends the best for His beloved. They carry wisdom, but they won't use it to preach. They'll use it to guide. They have resources, but they won't flaunt them. They'll use them to help build what you've been dreaming of. They are spiritually rooted, but not prideful. They are humbled by their assignment. Their strength isn't just physical or financial, it's emotional, mental, and spiritual, and it's exactly what you need in this next season. Don't shrink in there. This isn't just a change of pace, it's a change of season, and it's happening where you live. Don't miss this move of God by being too full of the past. Let it go. Let God rewrite the story. The page is turning, and the pen is in His hands. What He's about to write in your home will be beautiful, lasting, and sacred. Make room. The blessing is coming. You've been patient. You've endured delay. You've even convinced yourself that maybe it wasn't meant to be. But hear this clearly. God's timing is now. What was once held back is now being released. What was once denied is now being delivered. You are entering into a season of suddenly. No more postponements. No more spiritual traffic jams. The divine alignment is here. Things that felt slow will begin to accelerate. Relationships, opportunities, healing. It will all start to move quickly. Dawn. God's promise to you isn't vague or distant. He is sending tangible strength, embodied in a person who will stand firm beside you. This isn't abstract power or mere encouragement from afar. It's a living, breathing human who carries the strength of God's Spirit in their character, their words, and their actions. They will come into your life, not as a fleeting support, but as a fortress you can lean on when life feels too heavy. This strength is not about domination or control, but about steadfastness and protection. When storms arise, this person will be your anchor, someone who doesn't falter when challenges come. They're impossible. Together you will nurture a space where your creativity and faith can thrive. You'll find a partner who celebrates your strengths and supports your weaknesses, believing in you even before you fully believe in yourself. This sacred relationship will be a catalyst for your breakthrough, proving that with God, the impossible can be done. Prepare for new levels of leadership, faith, and love to emerge. The divine connection you share will inspire confidence and open doors to opportunities that once seemed impossible, but now you will do and achieve them with courage. Loneliness is often misunderstood as a punishment, but God reveals it as a time of preparation and growth. During your seasons of solitude, God was shaping your character, building resilience, and readying your heart for deep, meaningful companionship. This preparation means you enter relationships from a place of fullness and strength, not fear or neediness. The person coming into your life will recognize and cherish this maturity, offering emotional, spiritual, and practical covering. Their love will be a shield, guarding your heart against life's storms. They will stand with you through challenges that once felt impossible, remind you of what you can do, provide peace to your soul, and celebrate your victories.